Receiving content. Going to just make sure it's actually receiving it. Awesome! Hey, Grey Wolf, how you doing? Alright, cool, and it actually is popping up over there in the chat box today. Oh, Trader Jen's not open. That sounds like a good day. All right. So, I'm trying to think about what I want to do for the Horde tonight. Part of me was thinking using the motorcycle again. I could do what I did last time as far as just riding around during the Horde night, dodging the birds, but with a purpose of actually following the main roads and filling in the map a little bit, which is kind of where I'm leaning towards right now. Is that still in Alpha 18 or Alpha 19? You know what? I'm just going to keep all my stuff on me. Okay. I don't know what they've all moved around and what they haven't. So it might be worth checking out to see if it's even in the same spot. But I know I would like to, I was messing around in a personal save a little bit, but something happened with that save file and it got super bugged, so I have to restart that. But I have read that Trader Hugh and Wrecked are still in this build. I don't know where they are. I know Wrecked has moved. At least I believe Wrecked has moved. I tried finding him in my personal playthrough, and he wasn't where I thought he was. So either I had the spot wrong in my playthrough, or he has moved. I'd rather the personal one was all... I'm pretty sure I broke something because I got bored and decided to take a rocket launcher to everything, so... and I was spawning in a bunch of stuff. It was just an experimental build to test stuff out for this build. So I'm not too heartbroken about it. I would have been more upset if this build, this game, was inaccessible. But let's get this. Oh, I gotta go out one more. I don't. But anyways, that's why I'm thinking for the Horde Night, it might just be a good idea to just ride around again. Yeah, Wrecked was in the burnt biome. He might still be there. I don't know. I have to find him. I did read about the vultures, and the reason why they were catching up to me so quickly on the first Horde Night was because apparently now they move. If you're in a vehicle on Horde Night, there's like a 50% chance that the zombie that spawns will be a radiated vulture, which we saw a lot of. And if you're still in a vehicle while you're trying to outrun them, they will move 250% faster than normal. Which is why they were all up on my butt like they were. So that was fine. I mean, knowing that's the case, it actually makes me a little less nervous about Horde Nights. I'm confident enough that I could hold out here if I was able to get enough turrets to actually line the whole base. But I don't think I'll have enough to get the perimeter. So I'm really optimistic for day 21. But for this one, I'm thinking I have plenty of gas. I am going to get another level up, so I'm going to start putting some points into the healing factor perk. And then I should be fine. Because also reading about the new progression system, they were saying that the Horde Nights, like on the second Horde Night, you shouldn't be getting like endgame level zombies, so I'm not expecting to be pulling any demolishers or a ton of radiated zombies today. Which is why I'm more in line with just driving around filling out the map for this Horde Night. Because it's not going to be one of those grand, massive scale battles like we'll be getting here in the next couple Horde Nights. So that's where I am at that, and I kind of really want to see where everything is now, because things keep moving. They've added a bunch of stuff. And I figured if I'm not really doing a lot of exploring, I might as well save it for Horde Night. Let's get this going, because I found about 30 some more. Kato! Oh, your username looks super fancy. You got the official check mark and stuff. That is the joy of a game still in early access, Kato. There is no end game yet. They just released the newest build of it, so it's kind of new. Actually, little warning, Kato. We were just talking about you, or I was talking about you with Lone Wolf the other day. I guess there was a massive Fallout sale on Steam, so I know a couple people in my community have bought all of the Fallout games, and I might have mentioned that you were kind of an expert on those. I'm doing really well, all things considered. Been hiding in my room a lot, but I got a mini fridge and a microwave in here, so I'm kind of living the bachelor life. How about you? How you doing? Let me move my microphone. So right before the stream started, little tangent, my mic arm, my boom mic, decided to go flying off. So I've repositioned it. So I don't know if this is a good spot for it or not yet. Moving all right, or moving slowly, but still putting out the vidges. I've been seeing a lot of what you call them pipcasts, like your podcast. I've been seeing some of those. Those seem to be doing well. That is, I wasn't expecting to hear that for 2 months. Is that Now I'm hitting network issues, so we might be getting a little bit of buffering here in a second. Is that a thing that's on the downswing now, or are you still in the thralls of that? I'm just gonna hold the camera steady for a second while I think this is my network, because OBS is actually reacting to this one, guys, so let's just give it a second for all that. Looks like it hasn't hit the YouTube side yet, so wait for it. Tendinitis. That's was that inflammation of the tendons? Wasn't going away, so I opted. Oh. Well, that's good. I'm sorry to hear that you have to go through that in the first place, but I'm glad to hear that the pain is at least going away and it's not distracting. That's the main thing. And it sounds like you caught it with enough time that should be more manageable from here on out. Oh, did you just kill a rabbit? They don't kill rabbits on Burning Yin Yang. I didn't even get experience for it. I don't even see where the bunny is. That's fine. Yeah, I'm bummed. Like, we don't kill the rabbits on Burning Yin Yang. We kill everything else. Except the chickens, because I can never hit them. But that's not for lack of trying. Now I'm bummed. Trader Jen, let me,
If you got the dukes, I'll make the time.
Such a great with words, Jen.
Looks like you could handle yourself. This is dangerous work, but I believe you can handle it.
Oh, right. So, if I remember correctly... Oh, I did not... Ooh, that was good. Well, let's do that. I thought I had that maxed out. So that Daring Adventurer perk, with that being maxed out, will give me more... Basically more money for completing quests, and allow me to get 2 rewards instead of 1. And I forgot to sell off some of this stuff, but that's fine. Little squeak. Ugh. Let's see, what time is it? So it's 6:13 here on the West Coast. Hey Boxer, how you doing? I'm waiting for Lone Wolf to pop in and see Kato's in chat. Though I think he was playing New Vegas from what's either Steam or Discord was saying. Which, of the Fallout games, New Vegas was the very first one I played, but I didn't play it for long, and then I ended up really getting into Fallout 4. Oh, you just have to be here to spook Lone Wolf. He fanboys pretty hard over you. I'm totally gonna call him out when he's not here to defend himself. Just, if you've seen, like, Spider-Verse, put your arm on his, put your hand on his shoulder, say, hey. But I've heard New Vegas was a lot of people's favorite of the Fallout games. I'm trying to think. I think it's Fallout 3 is the only one I don't own. No, I don't own a lot of the side games. Like Brotherhood of Steel? I have the Shelter. I can't remember. I have to go back and look at my library. But to play those games would mean not playing this game. And I don't know if anybody could have me have that. They haven't ported that one to the console or the PC yet? That I'm surprised about. I'm actually surprised that we haven't seen some kind of like Fallout collection or something. You know they could make a lot of money if they combined like 1, 2, and 3 into like one game, quote unquote, with all the DLCs and stuff. Though I doubt that they're actually hurting for money. Or maybe they are. I don't know. I haven't heard about what Bethesda's doing for a minute. Brother, now that was the one that Brotherhood of Steel was the one that not a lot of people liked, right? Oh, there is a Fallout anthology. Well, I guess I just showed how ignorant I was to the Fallout world. That's what I get for thinking. 1, 2 tactics, 3 New Vegas, and a spot for 4. I was just, I know the other day, one of my streams, we were talking about Fallout 76, and I know a couple of us, I want to say it was Grey Wolf, and I both hadn't really played 76 since it launched. I've been reading that it's improved dramatically, but I will admit that I haven't hopped into the game in a really long time, so I couldn't tell you firsthand how it was. Other than I've been reading people are liking it more. Which is, you know, I probably should give that series a good solid try. I really did like Fallout 4, and I don't even think I beat Fallout 4. Dramatically improved for sure. The new story is more traditional. Oh, I didn't realize that there was human NPCs. Looking at me going ham with the impact driver. So yeah, I'm about to do a quest, so I'm figured that if I'm gonna end up resetting this POI, I might as well strip it down. With those living human NPCs, I might actually jump in. Well, I don't want to commit to anything because I have a whiteboard right here. It's kind of like my wall slants kind of at a weird A-frame looking thing, but so I have a whiteboard directly in front of me that I have my to-do list on, and the number of videos I have to record keeps growing. As I'm looking up at it right now, I see that I need to record more Axe Plays Black Mesa. I need to make the thumbnail and then record videos for Axe Plays Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Redux. And I'm making a vlog on whiteboards. I'm pretty sure I said that when I was really tired, which is why I don't remember. I can vlog about whiteboards, and it's underneath my spreadsheets for 7 Days to Die. So apparently at some point, I remember writing those down during a stream. You saw the Axe Mesa shirt, dude. Thank you. So fun little fact about that. The design I actually put on the Teespring store is an updated design of the current thumbnail that I have to go through and update. Because when I drew and colored the current thumbnail for the 3 episodes, I didn't know how to properly color in Photoshop, and I have since learned. So taking what I learned, I made the Axe Mesa shirt or design a little bit better. But thank you. That does mean a lot, because I put a lot of work into that one. That one was a little rough to draw because there's a lot of angles. Ha! I see you, Steam, telling me Lone Wolf is now playing Fallout New Vegas. I'm gonna give him so much crap later. But yeah, I like the shirt. The Axel Freeman shirt is what I affectionately call it. Oh, and there's sorry, because a shirt came up. That means it's time for my shilling. That the Axel Mesa shirt is available on the Teespring store. And there is currently a promotion going on. If you use the code AXMESA, all one word, AXMESA, at checkout, you get $5 off your order. You know you can power shot with the impact driver and get the same amount of resources instead of a slow one? I did not know that. Let's do that really quick. That's cool. I don't like that animation, though. Oh, I forgot about the roof. Oh, and with that $5 off, it applies to most things in the Teespring store, but not necessarily everything. Some of the stickers it won't apply to, and I think there's one article of clothing it doesn't apply to either, but 98% nice find of the stuff on the Burning Ending Spore that code will apply to. And that is it for my advertisement. I think that was pretty good for today. We'll do another one tomorrow. So, where's my ladder? Oh, that vending machine actually works. Okay, let's... Oh, I have some... Oh, I got a lot more water. I didn't know that I grabbed all those. Let's eat this dog food. We'll go blow people up on top with my sledgehammer. We're gonna launch people into the stratosphere. That's a vulture. Oh, it's not. It's an Arlene. And speaking of advertisement videos, I mentioned it, I think on my last stream, but there's a guy that I started watching called Dai Tomodachi, who makes a lot of 3D animated videos. He has the best product advertisement videos I have ever seen from a YouTuber, hands down. They are hilarious, but he's still promoting stuff. I wish I could be that creative when it came to my advertisement stuff. I've thought about doing it in comic form, but it's kind of hard to advertise something in a comic. Because then it's just an ad, not a comic. Alright, let's get some focusing on here. I have to be prepared for tonight's horde, which I believe I already am. I really just need a lot of gas. And I believe I have 2 full stacks. Hello, puppy, my old friend. Shot you in the butt again. Vehicles were added quite a while ago. They still have a lot to be improved on, but they do make things a little bit easier. We have a... you can first start off with like a bicycle, then a mini bike, then the motorcycle, followed by a Jeep, and then a gyrocopter. I'm not a big fan of the gyrocopter, but I do like the motorcycle and the Jeep. The Jeep because it has a massive storage capacity, but the motorcycle gets you around lickety-split. Yeah, the gyrocopter is a little bit difficult to control. It can be a pain in the butt to take off, and if you're trying to have precise landings, it takes a lot of practice. I'm just not a big fan of it. And it consumes gas. I've read that it's on their list of things to improve. I know vehicles they plan on really taking a look at here soon. But it's one of those things that the vehicles keep getting pushed to a later update. So I'm not sure when it's actually going to really kick into gear here. But I've only looked into a little bit of game development for the Burning Indian game. And just a little bit I know, vehicles are a massive pain in the butt, or they can be. So we'll see. I didn't mean to shift tab. But yeah, the vehicles I like them. It really makes a difference when you get your first one.
Don't spend it all in one place. But if you do, make sure it's here.
Yeah. Might as well take the books. Oh, what do you mean? Oh, because you gave me dukes.
Well, you just brightened my day.
Damn right I did.
I'm glad I could help you.
I'm glad I could brighten your day. So, if I were to repair you, I could make a tiny profit off of you. Well, that's still better than no dukes. Let's take another job from her.
Come back and see me sometime.
God. You know you have bad luck dating when she clearly was throwing out like a flirting line. My first thought was, gosh, you must be desperate.
I think I've got a job. I had a good
Oh, if I
about
can't
you.
burn myself, I can't really
Good
call
luck.
myself Burning Indian, can I? Gosh. I regret nothing. You know, someday I'm gonna be super successful at this content creator thing. And people are gonna be like, oh, Axel, you're so cool. And I'm gonna say, yep, I am. Because my head's gonna be super huge. Only thing that should be roasted is like some kind of food. I don't know why I'm thinking chestnuts on an open fire. It's not Christmas time, it's only July. Though I might be thinking about Christmas because I was working on some Juggernuts Present Part 2 stuff earlier today. Oh my goodness. Well, I can get this going. I am betting because I know me, that I am going to totally forget that I put those wood frames on the side. And that is going to bite me in the butt. But that is a future Axel problem, and I am currently living in the present. The friggity frack? I haven't seen the biker zombie yet, but I did see that he was added. So one of the reasons I'm running around doing these things, these quests, is because I'm kind of hoping to... Wow, hold on. Hold on there, friends. I don't need to run around waiting to find him, because I am a smarty. I am the smartest of the smarties. You know, I'm just gonna put in biker. Now we can get a good look at him. What's up, dude? Can I see you? Dick Sully, please? How come I can't grab them anymore? I used to be able to grab these guys. Fine, I'll put you out here. There we go. Oh, he does look really cool. Actually, yeah, I really like that a lot better than the other one. It doesn't look green anymore, which I like. What I don't like is they haven't updated the nurse yet, that I'm aware of. And that is a criminal to everyone who plays this game. Also, with that spawn menu, if you want to have a really fun time, spawn in 25 radiated feral whatever screamer zombies and have them spawning to all look at you as they spawn. Make sure you have a lot of ammunition. Oops. I also read in the patch notes, and I didn't read all of the patch notes because there was a crap ton of them. So I probably didn't read, like... I probably read 2/3 of them, just to be fair. I read that they added swimming animations for a lot of the animals, too. So maybe, a little bit later, when it's not Horde Day, I might spawn in some animals to see some of those new swimming animations. Also, I should probably refuel my bike before I forget about it. You know, speaking of some of the newer HD models, I really like the crawler zombie model. I really do. It looks... well, it looks gross, which fits, and it looks really, really good. But it doesn't really fit with the other zombie themes. Like, if you have the crawler zombie in a group of other zombies, it looks out of place, if that's the thing. This looks like they have made a bike on train driving smoother. Hey, Graham. I was able to bump my graphics up a little bit, and that... I noticed it after I did that. Before then, it was still kind of choppy, and it's hard to tell when I'm actually driving or riding the bike, but when I'm riding around, I actually lose a lot of frames per second. But there is a noticeable Oh, crap. There was a noticeable improvement. What is my game stage at? Well, 122, so I think I actually just unlocked a new tier of loot. Which is nice. Okay, well that just sounded like you dropped a massive fatty poo, and I do not appreciate that. No poo dropping in my on my show, please. I love the new falling animations. They can either fall like a superhero, or they can just fall right on their butt. It's hilarious. That is not my impact driver. Though I am surprised that that was level 5 already. That should have been like level 1. I'm not going to complain about it. If I got level 5 steel boots, I'm going to take level 5 steel boots, but... Yes, I have that disabled within OBS, my encoder. It's set to turn my mouse off. I should enable it for this game, but I keep forgetting about it, to be totally honest. Which I'm sure you guys have noticed when I've tried to point stuff out by circling around with my mouse. And I'm the only one that can see that. That's what throws me off, is I have the crosshairs, so when I look over I see the crosshairs, but... You know, like right now, no one knows where my mouse is at. Is it on the left? Is it on the right? Nope, it's right there. It's just something I have to enable. I'm actually going to put that on this one. Psych. I am not. Why would you go for there, dude? Okay, now I can put a point in healing factor, which will... That's gonna be the difference between surviving tonight and getting absolutely wrecked. Though, speaking of wrecked, I could do the Horde Knight here. Oh, hello. Okay. So if I didn't have crosshairs, maybe it would be a little bit harder for people to see how bad of a shot I really am. Alright, I do gotta focus. I'm letting myself get very distracted. So let's get some of this stuff. I think this is leather. Perfect. Because I would like to get at least one more quest done for Trader Jen. But because I'm getting into the electrical game now, I need to make sure that I get all of these electrical appliances. Well, I shouldn't say all of them. Most of them. There we go. So I am going to be speed looting a lot of this stuff. If I see something really cool, I'll call it out, but so far it looks like I'm just getting the generic empty jars, cans, other stuff like that. Also, I guess I could turn that on. I'm not going to worry about going up to the roof right now. I can't remember if there's any good loot up there, but I know the really good loot in the bakery is down below in the kitchen area. So once I get done with this section up here, we will go drop some of this stuff off and... Sorry, thought I heard a zombie again. We'll drop this stuff off and then start this quest. Alright. I believe it's in the back, so we'll take the bike in the back. And this one is a retrieve the supplies quest, so of course the supplies would be up on top. Oh, see, you did a superhero drop there. Those are good, but I'm gonna hold out for my even, well, not even better, but my steel boots. Shabam. What's up, buddy? Oh, you're feral, that's why. Okay, well that worked out better than I thought it would. So let's get these going first. Well, that really sucks. That anvil will come in handy, excuse me, for the stuff down below in my workshop. Wow, I can actually give you guys context to what I am saying. That anvil will come in great for the forges in my underground bunker workshop. I think that's steak and potatoes. No, that is the shepherd's pie. I have heard good things about this. You're welcome, Kato. Yeah, realizing saying that'll be great for down below, I probably should explain that one. Yes. Looting and Smacking Zombies is the name of the game right now. Because my little day 14 thing is red, that means tonight at 2200, the zombies are going to be able to just sense exactly where I'm at any given portion of the map. And we call that the Horde Night or the Blood Moon. Whatever is the fancy for the moment. It just means that the zombies are going to try to come wreck my crap, but I'm not going to let them. Welcome back. Had to eat. Haven't went to see you wrecked in the same spot. Oh, thank you. Shepherd pie. Yeah, I've heard that it was the best meal. That was the first time I'd actually seen it myself. So we'll mess with that a little bit later. I might find a wreck later too, but we are slowly running out of daylight, and I totally forgot to refuel my bike again. So, to give more context, because I realized I really hadn't, what I'm doing now, besides looting and smacking the zombies, is I'm taking quests from one of the traders. With this new update, a lot of the traders' locations have been moved around, so even I don't know where all of the traders are. Potentially. They could be in the same spot, they could be different, but there's a new quest line now where after so many quests, you're supposed to get some special quests from the traders that will lead you to the others. Save up the lamb rations. Running into trees and rocks is kind of what I do. So, I'm doing the quests during the daytime because once nighttime hits and those zombies start running, I'll just be on the run for a couple hours because my Horde Night's going to go from 2200 to 0400. So I guess I'm kind of just killing time until the Horde Night goes because I don't want to get involved in a project and lose track of time and suddenly it's 2200 and the zombies are swarming in on my base. That would suck if they destroyed... Well, I mean, they would really only destroy the top part of the base, which is okay to destroy right now, but I would really prefer them not to destroy any of my stuff. So... let's scrap that. Let's see here. I can sell that. So I'm going to sell a lot of the schematics I don't need. I'll sell you, I'll sell you. I don't care about scrapping the paint. Oh, thank you, Grey Wolf. My dad told me something last week. He said that Burning Yin Yang was the only channel that he enabled the bell for. And it made me feel really good.
Congratulations.
Oh, let's... There it is. Got any special jobs? But first, let me sell these. Yes. That is definitely a good subscription.
Stay safe out there.
Here to opening trade routes. Trade routes.
We always need someone to handle the tough jobs.
Okay, so this is going to take us to Trader Hugh.
Fantastic! Hope to see you soon.
Yeah, and the Wasteland, she's way out there. I am thoroughly convinced that is ketchup. And she is holding out on the good supplies. But the red on her, the story behind Jenny is, I believe she's a doctor, or was a doctor, before the zombie apocalypse. So I think the blood on her is supposed to be like from when she was operating or something. I don't know. I wish she would change her shirt too. Because it's the zombie apocalypse doesn't mean we can't clean our clothes. Yeah, in Alpha 18, Jen was always the one trader I had the hardest time finding. And now, she's become the easiest. Go figure. Oh, I forgot to sell my steroids. That's what I'm saying. Like, she keeps telling me that I can buy medicine and stuff from her, and I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know if I really want to buy medicine from you. I mean, I'm going to, because you're going to be the one selling the most of it. And it's not like I can be super picky in the apocalypse, but that doesn't mean I'm going to like it. I can't speak for all of the medicine, but I do know that the blood bag has some blood on it. All right, Hugh. Actually, I don't think it does. I think the first aid kit's got red on it. I know that. Same with the first aid bandage. But I think that's just the cross. I don't think that's actually blood. Oh, what's up, Bo? That guy scared the crap out of me. He's just shambling along. Not a care in the world. Okay, and I'm gonna, well, I was gonna follow the main road, but it looks like it winds around the other way, so we're just gonna go a little bit of off-roading here. Till I just launch myself off a rock. That usually seems to be what I do over here. Ah, Cougar Country. So it looks like Trader Hugh hasn't moved really at all. I think he's in the same exact spot. Let's find out. A one, a two, and a Hugh. Yep, there he is. Same spot? Question mark? Yeah, that looks different for some reason, but I think this is the same spot. Alright, this guy's an asshole. So we're gonna go in kind of hot with this impact driver.
Looking for something special?
Oh, when you say it like that, I can't be mad at you.
Okay, so I suppose you want to be paid.
Yeah. I'm not taking any jobs from you, though, because you're an asshole. But what do you have to sell? Oh, he has a lot of books that I don't have, and I didn't bring any dukes with me. That doesn't really matter to me. I'm not even going to read what it does. That's how... Oh! Oh no, we are not buying the hobo stew recipe. There's a... That's... He's got some good stuff. As much crap as I want to give Hugh, he actually does have a good spread. Unfortunately, my dumbass left all my dukes back at the base. So, that's that.
I got better things to do than stare at the likes of you.
Oh, shut up, Hugh. I'm adorable. Gracing your freaking day with my presence. Still capitalize your name because I'm respectful. Also, I'm stealing your crap because you're an asshole. Your boyfriend's back. Doesn't like that I'm stealing your crap. I'm leaving your door open so I can raise your heat bill too. Alright, can I shoot you? I'm a thief, but a nice and handsome one. That is very true. You should be honored that I stole from him. I'm gonna shoot you in the foot. Yeah. Oh, here we go. What's this one do? Vultures. Haha, do 10% more damage to vultures. Probably one of my new favorite books. It's not new, but still one of my favorite. I'm still leaving your door open. Oh. Hello there, Fido. Let's go, introduce you to my friend. Well, whatever joke I was going to make, I'm not going to out of respect for the dog. I know there's more stuff to loot here. There is an underground well that takes you down to some stuff, but I'm going to hold off on that just because it's already 15:23. As I see the comments coming in about the loot that I didn't get. I want to get back to Trader Jen and do some more quests for her. She's the closest to my base, with being right across the street from her. And I might as well snag this crate while I'm on my way. Because around 1800, maybe 1900, I'm going to start prepping for just driving around and filling in the map. Go. Alright, head back to base. Ugh. Oh, I have it. I just have to... I think it's still installed. I don't believe I ever uninstalled it because I did not buy that through Steam. Question mark. I believe I bought it through something else. Yes, I'm considering switching to those blue military gloves too. I mean, for now I'll keep my quality 6 scrap iron, but I totally forgot that I planted those trees. I'll cut them down. Oh, gotcha, yeah. No, you'll be the first person I hit up. Because I will have no idea what I am doing in that game. I actually don't even know how far I got before. But yeah, no, definitely. Maybe I'll pick that up. I could add that to my list. Because it might be nice to kind of break away from the monotony of record, 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 stream, stream, stream. Ugh. I bet I could draw myself in a vault suit.
If you're, feeling under the weather, I've got just what the doctor ordered. I've got a bit of a problem.
Okay. Battle Pass. So is it, what's the client that launches it? I cannot remember. It's not Origin. I think I use that for Sims. I'll find out. I have all of them in a folder that I can just open up. Yeah, I might check that out. Because I have been hearing good things about it. And you even confirmed that earlier today, so. Apparently my character's excited for me to check it out, so that's happened. Nice. So we're gonna stick with the with what I have. I should have enough time for this. I should have enough time to at least get to the location, then do the first round of looting. Maybe not do the actual quest yet. Out of the survival games you play, what keeps you coming back to 7 Days to Die? A couple of reasons. One, it's easy for me to stream because I know the game. So it's one of those where I can just kind of stream it and still pay attention to all the behind the scenes crap. That's as far as like the content creator side of it. The personal side of it, I really like the base building, that kind of tower defense thing it's got going on. And the fact that they keep pushing out new updates and improvements. So it does change a little bit over time, sometimes more drastically than others, but I like that. I guess that's kind of a vague answer, but that's it. Just the kind of the new polish it keeps getting, the familiarity, and overall I think it's one of the most solid survival crafting games that I've ever played. And I think the nurse zombie's cute. For a zombie, anyway. Oh, Metalworks? I've actually looted Metalworks already within the past few in-game days. So we'll just start the quest up. Oh, it's on the ground floor. I guess that's a better way to put it. And I don't do the multiplayer a lot. I usually tend to play my games solo if I can. But of the few times that I've done multiplayer, this is probably the one I have the most experience on, and it definitely has like the best groundwork for building an in-game community. Just kind of with the premise of trying to rebuild everything and the different perk trees. You can have people specialize in different things at first, like doctors or blacksmiths or stuff like that. And I've always kind of liked that. I like the idea of having a bunch of people playing the game on one server or one multiplayer file, working towards a common goal of just surviving, not necessarily PvP. But even if you did want to throw in the PvP, I think it has a lot of potential too. But that's stuff I don't have a ton of experience with. Because unfortunately, the few times that we've done a server or I've played with other people, interest dies down very, very, very quickly. This is a game that's pretty much a time sink, and real life will happen, and you got to step away from the game for a few days. I can see why people would just not want to jump back into spending a bajillion of hours working towards something. Especially knowing while it's still in this alpha stage, it is just going to end up having to be reset once they go to the next new build, main build. But I'm one of those that every time I have to start over, it gives me a new chance to try a different playstyle, which ultimately ends up reverting back to the same playstyle that I've always done. Kind of like in Skyrim when I say, this time I'm going to use just magic, and oh hey, here's a bow and arrow, and look, I'm crouching.
If you got the... Wow, I didn't think you had it in you.
That... I'm not touching that one, Jen. Oh, we're going to take the Molotov cocktails. And I didn't actually see what she has for sale now. I think her loot hasn't refreshed since... Right, because hers refreshed on day 13.
Thank you so much.
Stealth Archer is the way to go. I'm not going to take a quest from Jen right now. I know it's a little bit earlier than I said I would start prepping. But that's what we're doing. I am going to run some of this loot down below. Let's hop back into here. Swap to the nail gun so I don't accidentally impact drive something. We'll start topping up on food and water. So I tried to do a Skyrim series like right before I came back to YouTube. Hello, hello. I could not get my mods to work. There was, I think, 2 mods that kept conflicting everything. If you've changed your username, then no. I believe your avatar is a ninja right now. I don't know. For me, the avatars are like super teeny tiny. I remember you. I remember Aiden. I think you were the only Aiden that I had in the community. I believe. Just don't ask me to recite any word-for-word conversations that we might have had, because I can barely remember what I had for breakfast. Hot Pocket. Meatball, Hot Pocket. What I had for breakfast. I was streaming on Twitch from about February of 2019 to well, just about maybe like a month ago. The uploads haven't been as frequent because in real life I'm looking for a full-time job. So I am currently bulk recording a bunch so that when I do finally go back to work, that's when I'm going to start uploading again. And because I don't know what the work schedule is going to be like, I'm not sure when I'll be able to record and edit. This will give me a nice buffer to start getting content rolled back out while I adjust to the new schedules and the new recording times and editing times, so that once I start uploading again, there won't have to be a massive gap like there is right now. But I do have 5 more episodes of Axe Plays Black Mesa recorded, 3 episodes of Axe Plays Guts and Glory, and I believe that is currently it. Yes. Did you give security a shot? I did security for a number of years back when I was younger. I'm not against the idea. I mean, I enjoyed it. I actually really enjoyed my security job. I'm looking for something that I can do and maintain while I'm going to school at the same time. And I'm in a fortunate enough spot where I can be a little pickier than I have been in the past. So I'm kind of holding out a little bit. I have a couple really good potential offers. And I'm just, at the moment, is kind of waiting to hear back and see if they're going to go with me or other candidates. I would hope you remember my name. I say it. Oh man, I just, before I finish that sentence, I say my name a lot, but it just dawned on me how often I talk about myself on these shows. Which, I guess, hey, I'm a YouTuber. What else am I going to do? But yep, that is my name. Yes, school plus job plus YouTube. And that's, in addition to all of that, I'm also working on the Burning Yin Yang website. Right now, it just says it's under construction. But the cool thing about that is I was using domain.com is who I bought my domain from. I was using one of their editors for free to build my website. So a lot of it was just kind of like, you click on this thing and I can edit that, and there's no coding involved. With the current website, I made that in Adobe Dreamweaver, and that actually required me to learn how to code. So I am learning how to code and use CSS and all this fun internet jargon. And let's see what chat said. We'd love talking about ourselves. The internet revolves around us. That's a fair point. Kicked from the Discord, and you still didn't edit the web link. The web link... Oh, I might not have edited it for the default uploads, but I know the video that that one video that you commented on, it should be working now, which is interesting. And the Discord stuff, a while back, I purged everyone that hadn't really said anything for like over a year. I don't think there's any. I think there's like maybe 4 hard bans. I can't remember. Most of the people that got kicked from the Discord, it wasn't anything bad. It was just because of a. I figured that they had moved on and there was no activity going on. Let me just check the link. That's weird. It should be working. Are you talking about the actual Burning Yin Yang website right now? It should say. I mean, I'm looking at the description right now, and it says HTTP www.burningyinyang.com. But I'm not too worried about that actual website at the moment. I will be later, but right now it is under construction, so there's not a whole lot to look at. I'm gonna grab some more food. And some water. But the Discord link, if the Discord link in the description doesn't work, please let me know, because I was having issues earlier when I tested all the links out. The Discord one was giving me problems, and I'm pretty sure I fixed it. But if anybody tries to join up with the Discord and they're having problems, please let me know, and I'll start going from there. I'll cross that bridge once I come to it. But as far as that, all of the other links that are currently in the description, unless it's... I'm using the classic streaming today. I was using YouTube's new stream live stuff, but I switched back to stream classic. If something got wonky with the links in between switching back and forth, I'll look into that later. I know everything in the description that I'm seeing right now, I did test that out earlier today, and it was working just fine. But it's the internet, things happen. If something's weird, just let me know, and I will go from there. I don't need all these. That should be plenty of food. I will grab more bullets. I'd have to take a look at my notes. I remember it's been a long time since I banned anybody, but I remember when I had to ban the last couple people, there was one person that kind of started this train of his bad behavior, and a lot of people decided to take off on that. I don't know if that's what happened, but I'll have to check my notes out to see why there was a ban. I could have messed with something when I was purging, because there's a purge function in Discord, but I manually went through and did the purge. I didn't just hit the purge button. So it's also possible that while I was doing that, I might have clicked on the wrong option. So I can check on that afterwards. I have a spreadsheet. I know, shocker, Axel has a spreadsheet of who was kicked because of the purge and bans and all that stuff, but because I don't remember a lot of... Some I remember right away, some I don't. Usually if it's a band that... Jesus! Excuse me. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. I do have a lot of spreadsheets. If I can't usually remember the reason off the top of my head, it probably wasn't a permanent ban. Yeah, that was a lot louder than it normally is. So chances are, if you were banned in the Discord but not banned on the YouTube or Twitter stuff or Twitch stuff, then it was probably a temp ban, or you weren't supposed to be banned in the first place, and I clicked on the wrong option. But I'll check that out after the show. Of course, that one was quiet. That bunny wanted to get squashed. Alright. Let's open up our map. We are going to figure out where to go. I'm thinking we haven't really explored much of the desert. I do not want to mess with the wasteland tonight, not during a horde. And there is stuff over here, I guess, but I'm thinking what I'll do is I'll take a right here, and then I'll take a right out of this city, and we'll just go down, get the desert mapped out a little bit more, and then we'll come back up and around and get some of the frozen biome cleared and go from there. Yeah, if you want to share the stream, by all means. Whoa. Okay, and I'm not close enough to get another level up. So what does the level 1 of healing factor do now? Because I know they changed it. 1 health every 90 seconds. Critical injuries heal 20% faster. That's fine. I mean, that's better than I had last time. What I did forget to grab, though, and I have plenty of time so we can run back, is antibiotics. Because I got infected right away at the beginning of the last Horde night, and even though I was able to recover from it, I'm thinking if I take an antibiotic at the beginning of Horde night, because I am going to get hit by zombies, that's just going to happen, maybe I can be proactive on some of the debuffs that I might get. Just thunder. There might be lightning bolts in the distance, but they can't strike you, that I'm aware of. Yet. Wait until the developers see that idea and they start making random lightning strikes happen. And as it gets closer to 2200, that thunder is going to become a little bit more frequent. 5 is good. Also should probably take some of the... Yeah, I think we're okay now. So, kind of a side note, on my personal playthrough before it died on me, I did set this up with having all of the turrets in place, and I spawned 25 zombies in this hole and had them run out here, and none of them made it this far. So I'm pretty stoked for once this gets updated. I might actually incorporate that turret build up on top in the entryway. Oh, Boxer, don't even put that out in the world. If the Fun Pimps were to ever come and watch any of my streams, they would pop in right now just to see that comment, and they would say, yeah, we're gonna do that. And then everybody would hate me forever and a day. I mean, though that would actually be a really cool endgame challenge. And do they take falling damage now? I believe yes, but I don't think they can die from falling. I think they only take a certain amount of damage, but it won't kill them. And Harry Flynn, hey, how's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty well. How about you? Gearing up for this Horde night. We got about 2 more hours. 2 more in-game hours, I should say, not real life hours. See, though, that was loud, but that wasn't unbearable. Pretty good, that's what I like to see. Alright, now there's a lot more people here than before when I mentioned it, so, the last Horde night, I was driving around to survive like I'm going to do now, and there was a bunch of zombie vultures on me, and I did read in the patch notes for Alpha 19 that there's a 50% chance that a zombie that spawns on Horde night, if you're on a vehicle, will be a radiated vulture, and those are the big vultures that puke at you and are gross and just need to die. So we're probably going to be set upon by mostly vultures tonight, and if you're on a vehicle trying to escape like I normally do, the vultures move at 250% their normal speed. I want to see said lightning hit the generators. Gosh, man, I don't. Not if I'm using turrets, I don't. If I'm not using turrets... Oh, there was lightning in the background. So they do have the lightning effect. I just don't think it actually is in the playable area. And let's see, if the zombies drop 2 meters or more, they have a 2% chance of going into destroy mode. Is that like their rage mode? I haven't heard the term destroy mode for zombies. It's when the zombies get all mad. Okay. I didn't know if them falling could trigger that. Well, you know what? We've seen a lot of them fall and land right on their butt. If I landed and fell on my tailbone, I would probably be pretty pissed off too and want to start punching walls. Or whatever was around. Since zombies don't discriminate against once they hit. I've seen them literally hit dirt repeatedly. But you know what? If that makes a zombie happy and it's not hurting anybody, I mean, who am I to judge? They don't necessarily have a sleep mode, but when you enter some locations, you'll encounter zombie sleepers, which are just kind of hanging out, waiting to be triggered. And once they're active, then they're going to be moving around like normal. But once you're kind of like just sleuthing around, looting stuff, the zombies could be hidden inside closets or dressers or cabinets, and then they'll burst out, try to eat you. Harry Flynn, they just updated the game to Alpha 19, so it's got a new layer of polish on it. I'm still figuring out some of the new changes, but I'm really enjoying it so far. Yeah, we have plenty of gas. The green sedan can live. So there was a part of me just now when I saw those flashes on the sand. Part of me thought, I'm going to get struck by lightning after I just said the lightning doesn't strike in the playable area. Oh, that would have been about right. Alright, well let's get this... No, I want to... Yeah. So... Yeah, you've watched enough Burning Yin Yang streams to know that my bad luck can get really, really good for the viewers. Very quickly. I guess that's what makes it entertaining to watch. Though in theory, this Horde Night, it will be a little bit challenging because of the vultures. The vultures are the only thing I'm really concerned about. As long as we're driving around, and I have plenty of gas in the tank, we should be okay. We should get a lot of the map filled out. I just gotta survive. I hear that getting struck by lightning is more common than winning the lotto. Well, thank you, Harry. I appreciate that. So, I had a girlfriend, believe it or not, long time ago. Oh, God, 5 years ago now. Wow, I've been single for a long time. That's not the point of the story. The point of the story is she had a really cool uncle who had been struck by lightning twice and had yet to win the lottery. But that guy was determined to win the lottery because he had been struck by lightning twice. He figured his chances were pretty good. Oh, I want that car. Got that car. Alrighty. Yeah, he was struck twice. I don't remember the details of the story. There was a lot of really good food at these events, so they were busy reminiscing. I was busy eating. And then going into a food coma. There were no regrets those days. Did it not give me a... How long do you last for, though? Well, okay. I don't even want to be struck by lightning once. In-game or in real life. So speaking of... I'll tell you what, I'll win the lotto and let you know how it goes. I know you would, too. Did you guys see the articles about the streamer that got struck by lightning from her game controller? Is that how it works now? So you can't take the antibiotics anymore as like a... Because you used to be able to take the antibiotics and they would last even if you haven't been infected yet. But did they change the vitamins now so that they're the preventative ones? I guess that would make sense because they got rid of the whole food poisoning thing. And now it's just everything either gives you the craps or it doesn't. Well, shucks. That sucks. At least I'm prepared if I do get infected. Go figure. That was actually something I had planned on looking into as to what the changes with the vitamins were. Because I was wondering what the whole point of them was if they got rid of the their main function. Yeah, that is good to know. Thank you, Boxer. I'm sure that was probably in the third of the patch notes that I did not read today because it is a novel if you try to read all of the things that they've changed for Alpha 19, and they just updated today too. If you're playing on the experimental build, they updated today. And no, I did not read everything. I looked at it and I thought, you know what this situation needs? It needs another Hot Pocket. And yes, I did. I made more Hot Pockets instead of reading up on the game that I play regularly and should know more about, but I don't. Because I was hungry. And I am not ashamed. You can use your green pills to actually eat the old sham sandwiches, not get the squirts. Oh, you mean the sham sandwiches that are made with sham? That is made with rotting flesh and acid? Yeah, I know those. I know the recipe for that. Rotting flesh, bone, animal fat, and bottle of acid. Shamwitches. Yes. Uh-oh. Okay. Give this a quick little bloop bloop. Look. I don't care if it's the apocalypse. I don't care how hot the nurses are, the zombie nurses are. I'm not eating the rotten flesh. Wow. That vulture is like, I want to be on camera. I want to be the center. I want to be the focal point of your shot. Please look at my vulture butt while I try to bite your head off. Your audience will much enjoy it. Alright, and I will do my best to keep up with all of the chat while I am driving around. Nothing like gloopy, like a gloopy mess that looks vaguely like a piece of meat. Gosh. Wow. Okay, I got this. So, for those that are just tuning in, this Horde Night is just geared for me to ride around and fill out the map. My base is not equipped enough to really hunker down and defend myself against the zombie horde. So I thought if I can't do a cool shoot 'em up Horde Night, then I'm gonna risk it by riding around and at least filling in the map. And not falling into that hole. Oh, you thought you could get me, but not today. Ow. So, I'm playing this Horde Night. I think only 8 zombies are going to spawn on me for the Horde. You can change that in the settings. If you go to, I think it's either under the basic or the advanced tab. Ah, crap. The reason I have my zombies spawning so low is I have read about people breaking Alpha 19 with with a lot of zombies getting spawned in. And I'll be okay. I'm gonna survive the bleed out. So I have mine set to lower just for performance, just to make sure I don't really break the game. The point I'm trying to make here is, could you guys imagine if there was 64, the max that I believe you can set it to spawn to, 64 vultures on my butt right now? That antibiotic is working. It looks like it is going down, so... it looks like it's bouncing between... Well, I keep getting hit, so it probably keeps adding to the infection, but... I want to see if I can get away from them enough. There we go. Okay, so it is going down. So that antibiotic is still helping me out, even though you don't have to just take the green one. So you can take the blue one early and it will still help you out. And too bad the bike doesn't do... It will if I was able to actually hit them with it. Holy crap, that's a lot of them. Like that one. These things are smart. I don't know if they're intending to do this, but there is one vulture that keeps getting in front of me, causing me to slow down, letting the other vultures run up on my butt and start clawing at me. Did you? Okay, I haven't had a chance to use the auto shotgun yet. I was wondering what it was like, and he's saying it's a beast. That is on my... Oh, maybe I'll do another... I'll spawn it into a personal playthrough and try it out. I did try the tactical rifle. Wasn't a big fan of it. So, for the next horde... Well, I don't plan on actually doing this driving around thing again. The next horde, I do plan on actually fighting them. So, I don't know. The vultures being right here is pretty nerve-wracking. It has me on edge at the moment. I might see how I fare against the vultures with a Jeep instead of a motorcycle. Clever girl. I haven't really spec my... Clever girl is what they say in Jurassic Park, yes. And I haven't really spec my points into shotgun damage. Kills the big fat tourist and big mama zombie in one hit. Ooh. That I like. Yeah, I believe they say clever girl when he gets attacked by the Velociraptor in Jurassic Park. Alright, the first hour of the horde is done. I have gotten infected and am pretty much cured. I believe I have a broken hand. I still have vultures on my butt. And that's fine because I have that healing factor perk. So every minute and a half, I will get one beautiful point of health back. And just when I think I've gotten rid of them, there they are. However, we're gonna do what I'm gonna call as a pro gamer move. Turn around. How I did that without getting hit, I don't know. Ah, there's the hit. I was waiting for that. I'm getting too close to the, Oh, I'll be fine with the radiation zone. I'd rather die to the radiation zone than to the zombies. But I'm in the wasteland, and I don't want to be here. And these vultures that we're seeing dead on the ground, I didn't kill them by hitting my bike. There's a chance that the zombies on Horde Night that spawn in will die if you get so far away from them, which will cause new zombies to spawn closer to you. I at least read that far into the patch notes. See, I really want to pull up my map, but I know as soon as I do, yeah. And I am trying to remember kind of where I've been and where I'm going, and keeping an eye out for any interesting POIs. Though, so far, it doesn't look like there's anything new, other than one of the electronic stores. I did pass one of those earlier. Alright, we got this. I'm not sure how tense it is for you guys watching at home, but I mean, I'm I'm not loving what's going on right now. I'm still pretty nervous. I'm watching that gas gauge get lower and lower and lower. And at some point, I am going to have to stop and refuel my bike. Okay. Okay, so now we're getting into the frozen biome. I would like to explore this a little bit more. Yo, vultures, it's really hard to explore when all I can see is your butt coming straight into my camera. There, yep, thank you. Right on cue, vulture. Somebody needs to mod the vulture model to look like Michael Keaton. Not in his vulture costume from Spider-Man Homecoming. I just want to see a T-posed Michael Keaton render in place of the vultures. That mod I will include in my game. Yeah. This is really close to the radiation zone too, so I'm gonna have to turn around here in a... well, maybe not. Jeez. The hills are not my friends right now. Oh, come on. No. Stop it. I was able to do it last time on day 7. I was actually able to do it twice. What I'm hoping to do is also apply one of my first aid bandages. It really matters as I have to be on point when hopping off the bike, holding up the bike's reticle, and then hitting that fuel key real quick. Fact, because I believe this is near the end of the road. Thank you, Thunder. I appreciate that. Not a good time to freeze and lag on me, game. Holy crap, I did it. Alright. Every now and then I gotta show that I can actually play this game. So that should have bought me a little bit of time while those zombies that spawned on me on the ground, while they are running around before they despawn, that's that many less vultures that are going to be on my butt. So because there's only the one, or the four, still have more health than when I got off the bike. Awesome. Okay. So this can be done. And I'm still... my antibiotic is still working. I am definitely putting it to the test, but at least it's still doing its thing. And that's what makes it exciting. I mean, if I'm not gonna show this hunker down at a base trying to survive, I figure this is probably the next best thing as far as an entertaining horde night goes. But this should... Bambi, no! Or Bambette, or whatever the female deer's name was, or the doe's name was. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna focus on my writing here. Now, feel totally free to disagree with me on this. I do honestly think that my character and my bike should be taking a lot more damage than they have been. I mean, I've been getting hit a lot by the vultures when they come at me, and my health hasn't gone down, and my bike is only taking 8% damage this entire horde night. I mean, yes, I'm getting debuffs like that abrasion just now, but I think that I don't think I'm getting enough damage, which is, you know, the last thing you want when you're doing something like this. But I do think this is something that needs to be tweaked. Or maybe the vultures just don't do as much damage as I think they should. Thank you for that little hop. Okay. I'm in that same boat too, Graham. Gosh, man, I cannot wait for when we can paint these things. I mean, just to be able to dye your vehicle would be amazing. I know in multiplayer, I can't tell how many times that we be playing and nobody can remember whose vehicle is what because they all look the same, unless you're using a different vehicle from somebody else. This was a bad idea. There's that damage I was asking for. Alrighty, Kato. Thank you for popping in, man. It was good to hear from you again. I'll definitely be hitting you up about 76 here soon. Yeah, the vehicle sprites, those were changing color, and even in Alpha 18 if you had the dye in there, but people don't want to have to keep picking up their vehicle just to be able to see what color it is, you know? Oh boy. Alright, we've got about 2.5 more in-game hours. My poor character. I'm just looking over and seeing all of the debuffs that are slowly accumulating onto this poor guy. And there is the end of the road. You know, their puke, when it hits the ground, for the longest time I could not remember what the little puddle of zombie bile reminded me of, and it really looks like a 3D rendering of the puke from Roller Coaster Tycoon. Okay, girl. Boom. Okay. So at some point I am going to have to refuel again. Okay. At some point I'm going to have to risk it and try to apply a splint, which I should have put into my tool belt. Okay, so because I am cutting it a little closer on health than I would like it to, I am going to start bringing the bike closer to base. I do have the mini bike, so it's not like it'd be SOL completely. But I would like to bring the bike a little closer to Jen. I mean, even if I'm driving around my... Well, I'm not going to go up and down my street. They should leave my base alone if I'm not... Hold on. This is a first for me as well, as far as all those debuffs. I have a plan, but I have to get back. I have to have enough fuel and health to get back to base. And then a few things need to go just right. Yeah, I'm not liking the radiated zombies right now. I didn't think so many of them were going to be spawning. This hill up here, this is the current struggle. I gotta get up this hill. Okay, I think I got this. Come on, pick up, 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 pick up. I have nothing to repair that with up here. not have painkillers on me. I do have them down below, though. Okay, I think we can do this. As long as the spider zombie doesn't come up here. No. We're not going to do that. If I go all the way down there, stuff is going to start spawning up in here. I just gotta ride it out for 20 more in-game minutes. Oh, of course. Okay. Thank you. That was one of the most stressful horde nights I have done in a really long time. Okay, let's grab whatever. Okay, that loot's gone. See if there's any more loot around here. Yeah, I want to make sure I got all these guys first before I head down into the bunker. And grab all these loot bags. And just kind of check on my base too. Looks like everything... I mean, there's damage, but it looks like everything is okay for the most part. I think that was just a marksman's rifle. Okay, so I will eat those also. And that's fine. Okay, let's go run this stuff down, grab what I need to repair everything up here, get my character healed up as best I can, and then we'll start with fortifying the base up a little bit. First things first. That helped out. The abrasion has been treated. My infection has been treated. So now it's just a matter of... I think my dump chest is over here. I'll organize this stuff after the show. Not too worried about it right now. Oh, that was intense. So I'll just put about 30 minutes worth in here. Alright, so I've got to run down the clock now to get all those debuffs gone, but at least, you know, 25, 26 minutes is a lot nicer than an hour and a half. Whew. Gosh, that was crazy. And I still need more, but that'll get us started. They really didn't do a whole lot of damage, did they? Well, sweet. I don't see any massive cracks, so here's some that got damaged. I mean, that could have been a lot worse. All in all, I'm pretty happy with how that Horde Night went down. But how did we do on filling out the map? Okay. Not bad. Not as much as I wanted. But we got some stuff filled in, so that's not terrible. So now it's back to our regularly scheduled programming, which is increasing this farm over here. So that I can seal it off and start really focusing on my defenses. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need 5 more potato seeds. That's not a bad yield. I think 54 a day is going to be fine. Yeah, that'll work. And I'll just start getting that wall of mushrooms going because we need more. But this will work. So what I'm going to end up doing now, we'll start focusing on defense, is I'm going to build the entryway out a little bit. We'll fortify this entryway a lot more, and we'll put turrets in. That way any zombies that start running their way in here are just going to get lit up. The problem, that's going to take a lot of materials and lots of ammo. Both of which I don't really have. But I do have a plan. And the plan needs to be to remember to upgrade these things as I see them. I need to do a lot more mining. Well, mining can be done at night. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Not that I have enough for that. Yeah, I've been slacking on my resources game. I need to fix that. Oops. Right, I moved those. They're over here now. Nope, they're over here now. I must have stuck my farm plots over here. Loop. Yeah, let's grab some of that. And that. That will work for right now. I did have a lot more of this. Give me all that. Now the smart thing would be to start building some wet cement blocks. But I don't feel like it because I got a lot of cobblestone still. So we're going to go that route. And still got 20 minutes left of debuffs. Okay. So I am going to take it easy on my character. I don't want to be doing a lot of quests while I have these debuffs going on. Just to play it safe. So So we are just going to hang out at the base for a little bit. At least until the debuffs are all gone. I mean, clearly I have a lot of work I still need to do. But what did that bring my game stage up to? Okay, so my game stage went up 2 whole points that whole time. That's fair. I didn't really do a lot of zombie killing until the very end. Yeah, we can get these going. Let's see, you're super corn, right? So this is what I'm going to do. I will increase the amount of corn and potatoes. In this row that I have over here, I'll just start going out further, and every 6 blocks or group of 6 blocks will be a different crop on the end here, and I'll just keep extending out the corn and potatoes. Never have enough corn and potatoes. Did you kill another rabbit? Stop it! I like the bunnies. Hey, Coop! You just missed Horde Night. Yeah, I did not break my leg. But I have been running into plenty of trees and rocks with my driving to make up for it. Oh man, I'm actually still like a little tense from that Horde Night. It got really crazy at the end there. Oh, let's see. Let me finish digging out this little chunk right here, and then I'll show you. You've seen the workshop, right? Have you seen the armory and the kitchen yet? Okay. So, well, that means you haven't seen the farm then. So I moved the farm from on top of the roof down here now, and I'm slowly expanding it out and slowly kind of building up the defenses as I go. So this is one project. And then when I finish this, I'll be able to show you down below. But the bunker, for the most part, other than putting up the defenses like the turrets and stuff down in the bunker's pretty much set. I'm good to start mining and start my tunnel network. Go. Other than that, I did just get the quest, the first special quest from Trader Jen, and we opened the trade route to Trader Hugh, who reluctantly decided to join up with us. And now I'm running down the debuff clock before I start taking on more quests. I also have my tree farm that I have to... Well, I can cut the trees down another time. We're not really hurting for lumber, so... Go. So let's get these upgraded. And I should have enough steel down below now to fully repair that door. They almost destroyed my vault door, and I do want to start a vault hatch going to replace the hatch that got destroyed by the vultures, because the vultures are complete assholes, and I am glad for every single bullet that hit the vultures' bodies. I'm not bitter at all about it. What does suck is I just realized I was not able to harvest the vultures, which is what I should have been doing while they were, I was in the safety of the ladder, but that's fine. And yes, the sound of the upgrading is off right now. That's not the video. For some reason, its sound is weird right now. Sometimes it's making the sound, sometimes it's not. Okay, Vulture Whisperer. What are the vultures really trying to say by their belches and caws and let me put my butt feathers in your face? They just need affection. Is this like... So if I started giving the vultures some love, maybe some bird seed, I don't know, maybe some of those rabbits that keep getting shot, they'll turn into the friendly vultures. Stop trying to eat me and puke on me all the time. Because I would really like it if they stopped trying to eat me and puke on me all the time. Yep. Cool. And I think with that, this wall of the ladder shaft is now fully reinforced concrete. Completing that is low on my to-do list. But here's the workshop. Sounds legit, and I got it. Yay. The storage boxes are now up in the workshop, as well as the chemistry station, which... Okay. And in here is my armory slash bedroom. So I have armor and clothes, mods, and just quests and schematics there. Treasure maps, tools, just empty storage, weapons and ammo. And my kitchen slash bathroom, because everyone likes to cook where they bathe. Nope, that needs to go there. We're good. Baloo. And do I actually have... You know, we're gonna move all this mix down here because it is bugging me and getting in the way. Alright, do I have any... I am all out of rotting flesh. That's fine. We're gonna make more of you. And spring in mechanical parts to make the vault hatch. The one. No real rush on getting that put up. I put the spring and the mechanical parts in backwards, so that sucks. 7 more minutes of debuff. I don't have a magnum. That sucks. I should probably try to find one of those. So yeah, so now I'm just running down that clock, and as soon as that's done, we'll, well, I guess I can go get the quest from Jen now, while this stuff dries. Because I believe that opened up tier 2 quests. The special quest to go to Trader Hugh. I think she's now offering those, so let's go find out. Which means better loot and better Duke rewards. So you heard...
I'm so glad to see your face.
Interrupted me, Jen.
I'm lonely sitting by myself all day.
Lonely? I was just about to say you could hear all those guns going off last night, but did you ever think about coming to help? No. What do you have? Her loot's gonna restock tomorrow. But is there any last minute stuff that I want to try to get? No.
If you find any extra medicine out there, I'll buy it.
Oh, they cut that line off. So I'm going to do a fetch and clear
You looking
quest.
to earn some dukes? Thanks, hon. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
That's fine. I was more worried about what was going on at my base. Ah, well, look at that. That was probably in the patch notes I didn't read too. Is that my splinted leg? Okay, I got a splinted leg and a splinted arm. I think my character just needs to be in the T pose. Like that Michael Keaton vulture I want. But the legs and the arms just need to be bound in like a massive cast. Okay, 1 health every 20 seconds. Balam. And okay, yeah. I want that health. That model is approaching the uncanny valley. Get him! All I saw was that businessman frolicking, and the next thing I know is blam blam, blam 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 blam. We'll stick that there for now. Replace you with that. Put you there. Get you there. Make 400 of you. I don't need to make 800. Okay. So I still have a little bit of the debuff left. Hopefully this won't come back to bite me in the butt. But I have almost all of my health back, so I should be okay. We're going to start doing some of these quests now. And why is my phone blowing up? Don't text and drive. Ooh. Okay. Just a bunch of emails that could have waited. Alright. Let's start the first round of looting. Huh. Totally thought there was going to be a zombie in here. Oh, look at that. A hidden staircase or ladder. Almost like I knew that was there. I'm gonna hold off on that for a second. In case there's a dog or something in there. I don't want to get bit while I still have the debuff. So we'll just head inside the house. Okay, I think this is going to be a house that has a lot of fake floor on it. What's up, Opal? Good talk. Whoa. Who is that? Is that the new farmer zombie? I didn't know they updated that. This is a new one. That looks really cool. I hope that is the farmer zombie because I really like that model. Got all this. A lot of stuff to scrap here in a second. And my debuffs are gone, thankfully. God, Opal! You can't just drop in from the freaking meteor like that. Okay, he almost got the hug in. I do not want to be hugged by a scary zombie today. I don't want to be hugged by a scary zombie any day. Let's make this like Batman. I'm gonna do this in the dark. And I want you guys to be able to see it. I guess. God, you scared me. So there's the garage. You know, I'm gonna go right out here and the loop. Let's drop some stuff off in the bike. We're still scrapping all of that paper. That'll take a hot minute, though. The thumbnail art for the stream, the Nurse Bay, she just wants a bite. I can't help it if the nurses think I'm adorable. I mean, I might have drawn it to be that way, but can't help it. Yes, nurses like hugs. Well, that's a nice steel club. I had a second variant of that thumbnail art where the nurse wasn't reaching around. She was walking in the background, and I had a sledgehammer in one arm, and hanging off the arm was a screamer zombie with like an unhinged jaw just screaming. But it got very, very busy, so I scrapped it just to have the zombie nurse just kind of So, you guys saw the thumbnail art. I wouldn't mind it as much. Well, no, see, that's not true, because I've tried to give the nurse zombies affection, and they've just started beating the crap out of me for it. So showing the nurse zombies affection does not work. They're still trying to eat me. Ah, who is it now? Is it another Fairly Boo? Maybe I'll have to incorporate vultures into the, ooh, nice. The thumbnail art now. I guess not. I'll have to keep trying. Oh, you know what? That works. It's a really bad time for you to be thirsty after we're talking about my thumbnail art with the hot zombie nurse hugging me from behind. Has there been an increase in steel, tool, or bow parts in this version? I wouldn't say an increase. They have been changing the loot system and the loot progression. A lot of it's tied to your game stage now, as to when things will pop up. I know a lot of the steel items have a new makeover, like the steel axe, what I'm using now, looks different. There is a steel club now, which I don't have on me, but that's new. So, I guess there has been an increase, yeah. Short answer. I haven't been paying attention to the amount of steel parts I get. I do have a lot of motor parts. Last I remember, I did have a full stack of motor parts of 50. I think over 50 of them. Steel parts, I don't think I had quite a full stack, but I believe I had enough to make at least one steel tool once I can get the schematic for them. I do know that a lot of people in the community were mentioning the difficulty in getting the steel tool parts, at least, not just the tools. So I don't know if that's actually been addressed or not. I know that once your game stage hits, I want to say 120. 120 comes to mind. I think it's 120. You'll start seeing the steel tools pop up more frequently in the loot that you're finding. And then as your game stage gets higher, the better quality you'll find. Okay. Just making sure I had that before I start drinking all this. Just give me that good old murky water. That's the good stuff. Yes, it is. Because there's different, you get different perks for them. Like, the Miner 69er is tied to the tools. So but you get to do the increased block damage with stuff, which is always nice. Not so much with the salvage operations. I mean, that's always good to have, and that's what's going to give you the better wrenches, ratchets, and impactors once you can start crafting those. The way that they're starting to rework some of the attributes and perks, they do make it worth investing in them. Even if you don't really like do a lot of crafting, the miner 69er alone is worth it for all the mining and resource gathering that you're going to have to do. Oh, I haven't been up top yet. Let's finish looting this thing up properly. There's also a chance that you may not find the good loot, and you'll have to craft something later on. I should actually invest in the sledgehammer perk here soon, so I could make a better sledgehammer. Oh, hi. As far as I know, though, you can still only craft up to quality 5. We can't craft up to quality 6 gear anymore. That has to be found or bought. Is that it on the loot? Did I find the good loot pile? Well, okay. Let us... Found the good loot pile. Okay. Let's make my own doors. Oh, there's a machete. What kind of knife am I? Level 5 knife? I'd rather use a machete. So I will save that knife for later. Oh, I think that's the good sniper rifle now. Yes. I believe this is the good sniper rifle. I think this is the tier 3. Though I can't remember. There's so much news. There's a lot of new stuff, but it's like a lot of small stuff to make a huge update. And that's kind of how Alpha 19 seems to be. All right, let's get this going. So we're clearing the area and finding the supplies. First thing I want to do is find the supplies. Oh, why am I hungry now? Ah. I'm okay. Now I can sell that. Exploding arrows. I'm actually curious to see how the exploding arrows work now. See if they made it so that they're not like fully in your screen whenever you're trying to fire them. No more hidden zombies down here. I really only care about the bookcase. Well, that didn't really work out for me. I have no idea how that sledgehammer just missed him. God, Opal. Scaring me like that. Freaking death from above. God, I hate that. Freaking zombies raining. Come at me, bro. He came at me and he lost. Alright, let's grab this stash over here really quick. And I'm not going to go around re-looting all of this stuff again. The biker does look really cool now. I do have to give him that. I think he looks a lot better than he did before. Oh, thank you. Sophia Sparkles. I like that. That's a cool name. Alrighty, so let's break out of here. Consolidate the inventory real quick and head back to Trader Jen. It must be 120. I think I'm right on that tier. I think they call it Tech 3 for gear, but I think I'm in the good bracket of loot now that I've hit the 120 mark. I'm just prepping kind of what I want to sell to her right away. Ooh. Yep. This is gonna be a thing now. I wonder if you dye the knuckles, if only one of them still changes colors, or if both of them change colors now. Would be really cool is if they'll let us change both of them to whatever colors we want them to be. So we could have like a red and a green one, or a blue and a black one. Do I have any dye? I do have dye, actually. They do both change colors now.
We've got the best prices in. Congratulations! I can make my payment to the Duke now.
Isn't the Duke like a complete jerk? May I see your inventory? Alright. Oh, you know what? I do want to buy those. That's what I was going to look into, to see if she had any... Just see all. That's the safest way. Any materials that I can use to make more turrets. And I should start thinking about the ammo situation that I'll be in here in a little bit. No, I'm not going to waste the Dukes on it, because I can get a really good supply of blue here, having that super corn growing. Okay, well I can't buy that much, so we'll just buy what I can.
I hope you can.
Okay, cool. So let's see, how much time is it? Been streaming for... We just hit the 3-hour mark, 9 o'clock. I'll at least go until nighttime on day 5, for a little bit longer. That way I can just finish my trains of thought. Not forget that I'm in the middle of anything when I start the next episode. We'll stick them down here. No. There we go. All right. All right, the bike is in much better shape than I thought it was. Oh, I forgot to grab another job. You know, I think what we're going to do is ride around and pick up some of these supply drops, because they keep popping up on the map. And while I do like surprises after I forget about them, they're starting to get a little abundant. No. Good find. You're right there. I know that I'm falling backwards, but... So where's that second one? There's you. Whatever. I will just go until I find the orange smoke and the flashing lights. I hear a volunteer to get punched. So good. Huh. Well, here's where I started the game. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry to keep changing the plan up on everybody, but let's visit Grace. I haven't done this yet today, or on this this show. I've gone into the right side of the house to get the super corn. When it looks like all the zombies have respawned. That makes me really happy. That alone makes it worth coming in here. Huh. They changed the hitbox on these things. I totally forgot that my character was hungry. This will help out a little bit. Oh, I didn't realize how bad he actually was. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, well, you know, I needed rotting flesh. That's not what I wanted to do. If they don't make one of these things into a jump scare in the gold game, I think that would be a missed opportunity. See, now why can't the farm plots just be nitrate and clay? Why does it need rotting flesh? It doesn't need rotting flesh. Just increase the amount of nitrate it needs. I would be okay with that. I'm sure most people would be okay with that. That's fine. So I've read that they increased Grace's health by quite a bit, which is why I am not jumping out in the pit to go fight her. Couldn't really tell if that was more or not. That's gonna be some good eats. God, that's so gross. Their gore piles have certainly come super, super far from where they used to be. That's weird. Whatever works, though, I guess. I suppose I will drop this stuff off. You still gotta go and take out all the pigs, too, don't I? cool. Those weren't some bad junk turrets. Alright, let's do this part. You know, I have an especially strong hatred for this particular boar right here. This thing, on one of my playthroughs, I'm pretty sure it killed me like 8 times. But not today. And I know that I'm skipping a lot, but I want to kill the pigs. Alright, there we go. And let's go back down here. Come on, I can do this. Fine. I was kind of hoping to avoid the whole decapitation thing, but apparently that's what my character just likes to do. We're gonna avoid the whole upstairs part for today. I'll come back later and probably properly loot this. At some point, I'm going to get a quest for it. Hopefully, we have a little bit of room left for some of our supply crates. Oh yeah, we got plenty of room. We're gonna keep heading towards these ones. I still can't tell which one's closer. Yep, that sounds about right. I have not checked out the bear den yet since Alpha 19. I don't think they would have changed anything, but other than the bears are stronger, and now there's going to be 2 of them. Well, there's still 2 of them. Alrighty, Coop. Well, I hope that work goes by quick and you get to enjoy your weekend. I don't have too much longer of the show. I'm planning on just getting these supply crates. Get a good running start on this. I also plan on killing this bear, because I don't have enough meat on my character. Nothing wrong with sleeping. Love the knuckles. They make me feel so alive. Miss that guy. He gets to walk another day. I am going to scrap that for the parts. Just in case I ever find the schematics to make those things. Come on, hit him. Alrighty, Coop. Catch you later. Alright, I'm just making a beeline straight for this supply drop. I don't think there was any other supply drops left. I think this will be the last of them. Find out here in a second. I can ignore that, Cougar. I'm doing really well on the harvestable items. Oh, that thing is way up there. Ugh, this might be a problem. This isn't exactly the best terrain for my motorcycle. Maybe there's a road that wraps around. I mean, I could just climb it, then run back to the motorcycle, but we'll see. Well, that's not going to work out for me. Skyrim School of Climbing. Yeah. All right. There better be some good stuff in this supply drop. Making me walk all the way over there. Uh-oh. Getting some network blips. Okay, it actually was worth it. Alright, let's get to the bike and then bring this thing on home. I thought this was going to be a little smoother than it actually is. Alright, cool. Back on the road. This guy I'm gonna hit. I feel better about my life. Take a little bit of a different route today. Boy, we covered a lot of ground today. We survived the horde. Somehow. Farm's a little bit bigger. I guess that's pretty much it. Did a lot of looting. Got that first special trader quest. Now we're on tier 2 quest from Trader Jen. Actually, no, I'm thinking that the other traders would only be on tier 1 for them. I don't know if unlocking tier 2 unlocks those quests for all the traders, or if you have to do their special quest to unlock all the different tiers with all. That'd be kind of a cool little progression thing too, where you have to unlock all the quests from all the traders. I'd be okay with that. And I got my steel knuckles. A lot of good stuff. But that is going to do it for this one, you guys. Ran quite a bit longer than I normally do. But thank you for everyone who's tuned in. Thank you for all the new subscriptions and anyone that checked that subscription bell. But until next time, I am Axel for Burning Yin Yang. You all stay fired up.